I have no idea what to believe or what not to believe when it comes to the New Orleans Saints. And I know that's scary. I know it's a little frightening, but I also kind of like it. There's a great unknown out there, and we're all expecting them to be really bad. But sometimes when you have a young team, mixed with certainly some savvy vets, but you got a young team, you got a young quarterback,
Especially with a
you don't know any
new
better.
coach and a new
Yeah,
young coach.
you don't
right?
know any better.
Yeah, we tend to forget because we look at the injuries they had last year and how bad it kind of was, how ugly it looked last year. You tend to forget that going into the offseason, you want to say, man, it's not going to be good. We don't have the answers here. There's a question mark there. We got a young quarterback, new coach. What are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. You tend to forget that there's a roster full of NFL football players on that team, and they're all pretty damn good. So you never really know what to expect every single year, whether it's high school, college, NFL, no matter what. There's always somebody, something that surprises you. So the question has to be asked, why not the Saints?
I'm intrigued with all the new. I'm intrigued with the quarterback competition, obviously, but you said it, like you have a young head coach, you have an innovative young head coach, you have somebody that has been in multiple places, kind of found himself in multiple offenses, and what can he take from each offense that he's been a part of. He's had different quarterbacks, like Dak Prescott's never going to be confused for Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's never going to be confused for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is never going to be confused for whoever wins the Saints job. And I think that's a positive for Kellen Moore, and the fact that he's been successful with three different types of quarterbacks.
And it's pretty positive, like all the things that we're hearing from the reports, whether it's from Nick or reporters or, Scott, the quarterback's coach, like everything seems really positive. And what I like about it is you do have this young coaching staff, but they're young, open offensive coaching staff that is going to maneuver this offense around the talent. They're not going to move the talent around their offense.
Right.
They're going to build it around the talent, which is really cool. And that's what you see with these young coaches and these guys that know ball, have been around, like you said, around a lot of different types of talent, a lot of different types of quarterback. So that could be really exciting. We could be better than people are giving us credit for. I just said us. Look at me.
Whoa.
Wow. Whoa.
You did get paid by them, though.
That's true. Last helmet I ever put on. But then you look on the defensive side of the ball, a lot of questions there, but you have an ex-NFL head coach running the defense.
Yeah.
And who has been a successful defensive coordinator in the past. That's why he got the job as a head coach.
Yeah, I mean, he was successful early on as a head coach, and that thing went sideways on him quick.
He made a few bad decisions. Maybe too much in the analytics game.
A little aggressive.
A little aggressive.
On some of those fourth downs.
Hey, every possession ends in a
kick.
Go for it and miss it. Every possession ends in a failed fourth down.
When we had Jimbo on, we should have said, "Hey, coach, every possession ends in a." And you think he'd have said it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.